Okay, lastly, review designs. So when we're talking about reviewing the design, we need to review the code and the inputs for an application or service. So not talking about the architecture now, we're talking about the specific application. Review the code, review the inputs, make sure they're not vulnerable to the SQL or XML or LDAP injection attacks or cross-site scripting, right? So we want to identify and mitigate gaps or vulnerabilities. We want to document for current state, because again, we need to have that baseline so we can understand where we're at and then where we go if there's a deviation. And this is also especially useful when we're merging companies. So if two companies, some type of merger or acquisition, one company might have a very secure posture, one might have, a much less degree of security. Well, when those two merge, now remember, as I said, security is only as strong as the missing or the weakest link. So we have to understand where those gaps and vulnerabilities exist. Doesn't do us much good to have an ultra secure application on one side, but if it talks to another application that is now extremely insecure, well, then there's your backdoor or your side door in, right? So that lessens the overall security. So when we're reviewing these designs, we need to understand where does it talk to, and then each of those individual components, review the design of that component to make sure that it meets our minimum level of security.